That's pretty good. Think I can get the front wheel up? Let's find out.
What is going on, people? Oh my God, I'm back. I'm here in the United States. If you don't know, I was lucky enough to travel Europe and travel India this summer. I did amazing motorcycle stuff in India, traveled the highest mountains in the world, and I'm bringing all the content to you guys. So if that's something that interests you, check out some of my videos on India. They're still coming, as well as I'm doing this local stuff too. So one of the downfalls about traveling all summer long was I really missed some super fun things. One of them being Harley-Davidson dropped a brand new motorcycle. The 2023 CVO, I got lucky enough that here in Faribault Harley-Davidson, they invited me down to try their new, they have a Road Glide CVO. But when I do my thing, I don't just ride it. I'm gonna get a walk around. We're gonna show you about it. I'm gonna tell you what I think about it after I ride. And when we're all said and done, I'm gonna throw this bad boy on the dyno and I wanna see what that 121 can do. So if any of this interests you at all, and you don't know who I am, I'm Fish. And hit the subscribe and the like and the bell and all the good stuff. Cause man, I'm all about two wheels. I love motorcycle content and growing the community. So without further ado, let's go into Faribault Harley-Davidson. Thank you guys for having me today. And let's go check out this brand new CVO. You guys, all right, so here I'm in Faribault Harley-Davidson, and Todd, you're the sales manager?
Sure am.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. I know he's always trying to sell me shit when I come in, so he must be the sales manager. I grabbed him out of his office. He is the guy that's gonna do this walk around. We're gonna talk a little bit about the brand new 2023 CVO. This one is being the Road Glide, but just in case you're not sure, we'll ask you quick. The Street Glide would be the same, just aesthetically is different, right? So
Yep.
Anything on this is the same on the Street Glide?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Same bike, just a different fairing.
Perfect, that's all I needed to know. So if you're in the market for the Street Glide CVO because you like the look or whatever, everything we talk about today is equivalent or transferable to the Street Glide. So wanted to get that out there because you have a Street Glide coming,
we
don't
got
you?
those too. Yep, we got Street Glides too. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna go over this one today. This is the one I'll be riding, and yeah. So let's start with what is like the one thing, Todd, that really turned you on about this bike the most?
Well, really the thing to me is this beautiful motor here. The 121 variable valve timing. It's the biggest production motor that Harley has going on right now. Also, it's the first time that they have done liquid cooled heads. So it's a twin cooled motor, liquid cooled heads without having the lowers on the bike. There's a lot of other stuff that they've changed. Basically the body panels, everything is different. Everything is changed, redesigned with the exception of the rear fender. So starting from the front, it's a redesigned fairing, LED lighting, a chopped front fender. It also comes with inverted front forks. That's another nice thing, favorite of mine. Brembo brakes.
So I'm gonna interject. This is my channel, bro. I know you're always trying to get in there, but I'm very excited to feel what the inverted front forks feel like on this bike. The suspension has always been an area for improvement.
Yep.
As you know, because you sell these all the time. So to kind of like come out of the box with something that's probably going to be considered a top of the line, unfortunately for you, don't get to sell any more front suspensions, but I'm excited to try that front suspension. And yeah, the biggest, you had me at biggest motor off production line ever.
Yep. From Harley. Yeah, and as far as the suspension, I'm just going to let you decide, but I think that you're going to feel the improvement in the suspension once you get on the bike.
Okay, yeah, because I'm excited to try. I'm excited, very excited to try it. I called it. What did you call this? The chrome?
Smoked chrome.
Okay, I always called it blacked out chrome, but yeah, I mean it is beautiful, beautiful. And you were talking about the body panels. I wanted to point out just a little bit right here. This is an edge in the tank. It's beautiful. Is the tank still 6 gallons?
It is, 6-gallon tank.
Okay.
Yep.
And then also, I didn't even notice this till you pointed it out right before we started filming, but the bag is actually a little wider.
Yep, it's a more volume in the bag. It is not a stretched bag, but because it's wider, it has a little bit more volume.
Okay, nice. All right, I think we should talk about the tech. What do you think?
Sure. All right, cool. Yep.
Brand new screen, right?
Yep, you can adjust. There's different ways to set this up. I don't want to get into too much because I don't want to take up the whole video, but there's all kinds of different widgets you can add to it. There's different layouts for the speedometer, tachometer.
But you can make it in a tour mode.
Yep.
You can make it in a tour mode where it will make the navigation really big for you, or you can put it in a sport mode where it'll make the speedometer or tachometer really big for you, which I think those are really, and what was the other one?
Cruise mode.
Cruise mode, what was?
So that's going to have a separate tachometer and odometer.
Oh, that's right. And then, yeah, so you can just kind of like monitor both of them.
Correct.
But you're not really focusing on any of them, you just kind of check. But I really think it's pretty inventive, at least.
Yeah.
And if another brand has that, I've never seen it on any other bike. So yeah. So what is this one right here? This would be tour probably, right?
Yep, that's the tour
So the
mode.
navigation would take this big spot.
So I'll just do a touch screen here and be a little bit quicker. Go to the display, the layout, and that's the tour. That would be the sport mode. Cruise mode.
Oh, yeah.
You still can use the navigation in these other modes, but the navigation screen is just going to be much smaller.
Right.
So.
Well, listen, I'm not saying not to come in and check it out. You should come in and check it out. You should play with it. But it was something that cannot be overlooked. I had not heard about this. In God's honest truth, I haven't watched one video about a CVO other than the teaser that Harley Davidson released. So when I came in here, the first time I seen it was the first time I had seen it, and I haven't heard anybody else's opinion on it. So when you told me about that and I looked at that, I was like, holy crap, that is pretty cool. Another thing, I love this backlit buttons. I think those are beautiful. Had they had those on other CVOs? They have, right?
They have, yep.
Okay,
That's typically something that they do on CVOs.
Okay.
But with all the tech stuff, one thing that is new to the touring bikes is the ride mode button. So there's 5 different ride modes. There's sport, road, rain, and then there's 2 customizable ones where you can go in and you can adjust the mapping and the braking and everything on the bike to how you prefer it to be.
Okay.
The way that you can change those, you just hit this button right here, right on the fly, and it tells you on the screen here what mode you're in.
So when you say custom, just curiosity, you can change your engine braking? Is that what you said?
You can change the engine braking,
Okay.
the mapping, the performance.
So you could be like real quick throttle or something, but yeah, maybe you hate aggressive engine braking, so you could
Turn
like
that
detune
down,
that. Oh,
detune
that's
that, yep.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yep.
Because I know that the Pan America had a custom, but I couldn't remember. Was it the same thing on the Pan America,
Yep,
basically
same
too?
thing on the Pan America.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
I don't have a lot of miles on the Pan America. That's very limited. So, brand new, as you can see, a full infotainment center, which is pretty nice actually, and it's touchscreen as well.
Touchscreen, or you can operate it from the toggles here.
So you don't have to feel like the reach.
You don't have to reach way up. You can everything you can.
I bet the Street Glide's easy though.
Yeah,
The Street Glide's real easy to do.
Right there.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then since you're on that side of the bike, and then of course, like all the other CVOs, we'll just talk about it real fast. They do come with all LED lighting.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, what are these? Just air
That's
vents?
air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Yep, they come with air conditioning.
Okay.
So you can you just turn this to direct the wind more towards you or block the wind away from you.
All right. And then here's my other question: if you need air conditioning, what about heated grips? Anything like that?
Yes. So it's a new system for the heated grips. The old style, you had just an extension out here with a turn dial.
Yeah.
On the new one, it's a lot sleeker looking. You just push the button.
Wow.
And then there's settings where it'll be, level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or off. So you just keep pushing the button
pushing
there to
away.
get it to whatever setting that you want.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I also noticed, we were talking about suspension earlier.
Yes.
Right here is a knob, preload, yeah?
Preload for the rear suspension. Yep.
Okay.
It makes it a lot easier. The old system, you had to remove the bag to be able to get at the turn dial, whereas here now it's just right on the outside.
Just right
real
there.
Easy to get to. Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm excited. Is that it, or what am I missing? Is that it?
That should be good, I think. As far as a teaser, if people want to know anything else, they got to come in and talk to me about it. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So now I have to gear up and get ready to ride. Beautiful day here. It's a fall day here in Minnesota, so I'm excited for this. And we're gonna roll this back out. It has like no miles on it. So I get to break it in. Anybody that comes and buys this one, we'll give them a shirt or something.
Yeah. T-shirt, a Riding Fish T-shirt.
A Riding Fish T-shirt and a Faribault Harley Davidson T-shirt.
You'll get two.
Okay.
Riding Fish and Faribault Harley.
Deal. I'll make that happen. All right. So my audio is usually a little bit weird out here, so close to the highway, but check it out, people. Yeah. Got her out. She pulled her out. Now it really is time to ride. Something I thought was interesting that we haven't talked about, these bars look a heck of a lot higher than stock bars. So I thought that was interesting because usually you have that like downward angle. So, all right, let's go. Hey, eyes up here, eyes up here. Hey, babe. Same classic sound. Same classic sound.
Perfect. All right, let's build this real quick. Let's feel how this is. It's in sport mode. There ain't no other mode but sport mode, so that's good. It's amazing how good Harleys are at turning. It's so amazing how good they are. It's so amazing how good Harleys are at turning. They even make me look like a good rider. All right, I'll take that. All right, you want to gear up? We about to go ride. I got Big Gabe. As you see, Big Gabe is here. I had to pick his day off. I had to pick his day off, people. Woo! Oh yeah. Okay, I'm digging everything right now. The low speed maneuver was really good. I'm gonna think a lot in this, so you might hear some ums and you might hear some so's. And whatever you hear that is annoying, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'll probably cut this out. You'll never hear it. But anyway, so the cruise control set here. So the cruise control on. Okay, I see it. Set, resume, left hand. It has the blinkers on each independent side, Harley Davidson style, no big deal. What about a fuel gauge? Oh, fuel's full. We have hazards here, the start and kill here, big power on here. Okay, got that 131 though. Ooh-wee. All right. Yeah, I'll connect. I'll connect.
Mesh intercom on. Open mesh. Mesh intercom off.
Oh, shit.
Mesh intercom on. Open mesh. Channel 1.
Oh, there you are.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so what I'll do is we'll just go through town to the light, make a right by Walmart, get on the freeway, go down Medford, something like that, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. And hang on, let me make sure this is in sport mode for sure. S has to mean sport, right? Yes? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is.
All right, let's go then. I'm in sport mode.
It actually is a sport mode.
Yeah, there's like sport mode, rain mode, cruise mode. Okay. All I hear is your exhaust. Wow, I'm already impressed by this bike. Yeah. I mean, she feels pretty good though, I'll say that, right off the bat. Oh, let's see if there's a way I can try to eliminate some of this. I'm catching a whole bunch of wind right to the face. Yeah. That's okay. It's alright. I'll tell you what, man, just sitting here chilling, it feels really good.
How's the throttle response on that?
Instant. Like, literally, it's perfect. Here, maybe I'll change it to a different mode quick. See how it changes. I wish I could do a custom mode. Or here's rain mode. Oh yeah.
It's all loaded down.
Yeah, that was all of it. Okay, so now we'll do regular mode. Here we go. Oh yes. Yeah, sport mode has to be the one, but I'd love to custom. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe and play with that. Dude, it's balanced really well. I also have these vents here, but I'm not gonna leave. Not gonna open any of them. I try to keep the wind noise down. You know, I always end up yelling in my videos. All right. Feeling good.
Right lane closed, really?
I think India just came back to me. I straight honked at that person just to let him know I was coming. I don't want him to move over into me. Wow, it's pretty good. We didn't talk about the storage at all, but you can put a big ass phone in here. On both, both sides you can put a big ass phone. Key fob, we'll make a right up here. I just have to remember where the blinkers are.
On each side, not like India.
Yeah. Thanks. But the Pan America, they're like that.
Oh, yeah.
Sports
Yeah.
dress too.
The Pan America has a lot more stuff to it too.
It's not too much more because this has 2 custom ride modes. So it has standard, rain, and sport, and then has 2 customable modes.
Where you can set up the throttle the way you like it and stuff like that?
Yeah, I guess, and the engine braking and the throttle.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if, I guess not the suspension. Oh, I forgot about this. It is riding really good. It is not electronic. It's inverted front forks, like sport bike technology in the front. And then the rear is just like their old one, but they put the knob on the outside. I thought for some reason they got a little bit more clearance travel, but I might be mistaken about that. I'll tell you, it's too bad that windshield isn't either just angled just a little bit more. A Clockworks flip would probably be money. Oh yeah, this bike is really nice. It's probably one of the best road glides I've ever rode. And to think it's bone stock. Here, now I'm gonna hit the brakes hard, so don't rear end me, but I just want to know that. Hang on, I'll wait for this car because he's confused. No, he's not. All right, nobody's behind me.
Nope.
Oh yeah, it dived, but it stopped pretty good. That's all front brake. Here we go. I'll do both brakes, almost like a panic stop. This is balanced really well, I gotta say. I'm not even a good rider. That's pretty good. Think I can get the front wheel up? Let's find out.
Try.
Landing on it.
Bone stock, that's the hard part.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be hard actually, to be honest with you. It feels pretty light when I'm not even trying. Here we go, you ready? Just throttle.
Then you gotta rip a little bit.
It's pretty hard, yeah. Yeah, she didn't grab like right away. I wonder, I know they have traction control and stuff. Because I'm getting quite a bit of wind in the face, actually. But it does handle good. I do like it. Here, come up next to me, second gear. All right, ready to merge? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, the rev limiter. That's pretty impressive, because you got the 131. I did hit rev limiter. Whoops. That's a bad rider. I'm gonna try them heated grips.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed right now. I mean, I know we're just going highway, or not even highway speed, but...
I would like those front forks.
Oh yeah, the suspension feels really good. I do think maybe a little more preload in the rear would be beneficial for me, but... So for you guys that don't know, I am about 6 feet tall, 225 pounds or so. These, by the way, these bars are not like the old bars. These are definitely higher.
Yeah, I looked at them, they look like 12s.
Yeah, like Mons are pretty freaking straight right now. Are you ready to pass this guy?
Yeah.
I would assume he's gonna move over right now. Can you take your lead? Yeah, let's go. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by how this is handling. It's kind of a bummer how much wind is hitting me though, especially while I'm trying to vlog, but that's all right. I think we already knew that this, I wonder feel what these feel like. Oh yeah, they do help. They do bring in a lot of air in. It's interesting. I have the little fairings on the bottom. I don't have a lot of buffeting. I have a little bit. I have a lot of wind hitting me, but it's not turbulent air, if that makes any sense. But it's loud. I'm in an Icon helmet, but it's pretty loud regardless. This is a lot of wind. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's hitting me directly in the eyeballs with my visor open, so it is definitely a lot of wind. It definitely has a premium bike feel. Like they did a good job. They did a good job with this bike, for sure.
I'm assuming like the seating feels really good.
Yep, the seat feels good. It's a little stiff, but I bet it would break in a tad, but But you know how sometimes the like stock seats are like so soft that after a little while they're hard, like you like sink to the bottom. This one feels like it's more like a high-end seat that might need to break in just a little bit. But I have a little bit of like I'm not like getting flown off the bike. Yeah, I guess I could use cruise control. Set. There we go. Got a little crosswind. Yeah, so with cruise control, a little forward on the throttle turns off like it's supposed to. Here, let me resume it. And then rear brake shuts it off. Oh, I forgot these are linked brakes, I bet, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everything goes through an ABS module that's underneath your seat.
Yeah.
So they start hammering down on the front to compensate so that you don't overdo it. It starts channeling it into the rear as well.
I mean, honestly, if I was to buy this bike today, I would have to do something about the windshield. That I would have to.
Oh.
Hell, I don't know.
It comes fully loaded.
Yeah, I mean, the bars feel good. The seat feels fine. Like no issues with any of that stuff. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm gonna see about doing that, adding a little rear suspension preload quick. I think it just needs a little, because it's on. Oh yeah, it's only on 1. I'm gonna move it up to like 2.5 or something. See if I notice a difference. It's so weird being on a quiet bike. This is definitely hands down the best bike that Harley's ever made for a bagger, because like the ST, like it was just okay, you know. Like I know they gave it a good little try, but I think
you had to put so much money into it to make it.
Yeah, like I think they melded in with the ST just a little bit. You know, they gave it the 117. Yeah, sure, but the suspension was still kind of junky, in my opinion. Not that you can't make it good, but it just kind of came that way. And then for what you were spending to get the ST, I just felt like it wasn't always. But at least this one, and we all know how much CVOs cost, but at least they did it right, you know? Yeah, I think it's the top of the line, or one of the top of the line audios. Hey, let's pull over, let this truck go by us so we can do a little dig. I want to see if this actually does, not from a 0, just from a roll-on. All right, first gear, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, do you want to trade bikes? There we go. Oh wow, this one feels way different than that one.
Oh yeah. Ooh, what the? Gotta get used to this seat. Oh, this is weird. Like my hand placement is so much different.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah, yours bike is so different.
What is going on? All right, guys, so Big Gabe he got to ride it. It's been a while since this little mother was on the channel, boy. So just so you know, brother, I missed you, all right? You need to stop working weekends so you can work with me. But Big Gabe got to ride it, you know, Mr. Harley Davidson. But I was excited to hear because he's coming off of a bike where you put, come over here, there we go. Where you put Fox shocks on a 131 Screaming Eagle kit. I mean, you've really made your bike fit you, right? And I was really impressed by a bone stock. It's a new motor. I know everything's so much new about it. It was a really great running bike. I thought the suspension was really good. What did you think?
Yeah, we went through a lot of construction areas actually too. So the roads are still uneven and I didn't feel much of the bumps or anything like that. It was a great suspension.
Yeah.
They went with the inverted front forks now. So everything feels smooth. Like it was a smooth ride all in all.
He missed the part where there was ride modes, so that was impressive for him because, you know, he hasn't get to play with that. His is always in sport mode,
Always
whatever.
in sport mode.
Yeah. So, well, this one's always going to be in sport mode too. The motor was really good. It's interesting because it actually, a lot of Milwaukee 8s have been really grunty down low, where this feels like maybe it's a little less down low, but then it really carries really well. I thought it was strong everywhere, kind of, instead of dies off right away till you hit rev limiter on accident.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fairboy Harley Davidson, but it came up quick, all right? That's all. It does come up quick. The front end gets light. I thought that was really cool. And the suspension, the braking was just really good. They did a great job. Unfortunately, you're not gonna have to be buying those right away. Only thing, in my opinion, that I would change if I bought this bike today would be the windshield. That's it.
Oh yeah, there's so much wind buffering in my face. I'm taller than Riding Fish is.
I mean, I'm 6'7".
Yeah, sure. Then I'm 7'1".
Okay, he's 7'1", but you know, yeah, the windshield definitely was a little low. I mean, but it looks good. So I get why they did it, but like for an example here, I was saying Clockworks. Just a little flip. Oh, I think that would be all this bad boy would need is just a little flip. I really dug the heated grips. I thought that was good. My hat fit inside the saddlebag, so that was nice. And just really, you know what it makes me so excited for? And this has to happen, but Harley Davidson can't make this good of a bike and not let the trickle down effect happen.
Yeah.
So this suspension maybe should be on an ST. The motor probably will never get out of a CVO, let's be honest, like, cause that's kind of what they do. They have the big motor, except for the last couple years. But I'm really impressed with it, and they haven't cracked it yet. So at this moment in time, there's nothing extra you could do to this motor, but you know it's not gonna be long before the 135's in here, and cams and whatever else. All that's coming, I'm sure of it, right? Gabe?
Yeah.
Gabe
I'm
likes
assuming
to put
I'm assuming they're in R&D right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure they are.
They're always in R&D right now.
We've been talking about motor, we've been talking about brakes, been talking about suspension, just the ride was good, low speed. Harley's low speed maneuvers, I really feel it's best amongst all brands. It's really, their parking lot maneuvers have always been good. I thought the same thing with this one. So the difference in the suspension, it didn't change the low speed maneuver. But without further ado, and I've been saying that a lot and I don't know why, but it's stuck on my tongue. Let's go get this on the dyno. Let's see what it does so you guys can find out what the 121 Milwaukee 8 does bone stock. Let's go. Here at Fairboy Harley Davidson, they have an in-house performance shop, which they're going to be putting this on the dyno for us. But before I go anywhere else, I just want to quick shout out Fairboy Harley Davidson. They're my local Harley Davidson dealership. And their service department's right here. As you can see, they have lots of bays, a lot of techs. Apparently, they will work on your snow blower too. So they do it all, apparently. Geez, but really, it's exciting for this and the opportunity. This was one of the bummer things that I missed with launch, but you know, what do? You gotta live, and I'm excited that I did it. But you know, everything happens for a reason. So when Faribault Harley Davidson asked if I was interested, I said absolutely. All right, so we got a couple of the fans. It's an in floor, just a nice little ride in. Couple big screen. Dude, I'm pretty pumped, and I haven't even seen a review. Now I want to go watch reviews because I'm really expecting all good reviews from everybody. So other than the windshield, I liked everything else. We can get into details more later.
Windshield's an easy fix.
That's it. Yeah. Don't let that deter you. He's over here like, shut up. No, it was actually good, and I just hope there's a big. Because of some things were so good, I hope it falls down to
Trickles
other,
down to
like the STs and the specials.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So other than that, I'll tell you guys, the horsepower was 102-ish, a little more, and then the torque was almost a 120. Basically, just call it 120. If you want to see the graph, I did sport, standard, and rain. You'll see some real interesting things. You have to go to ridingfish.com. I'll put it front and center. You go to my website, click Riding Fish, and it's going to be right there for you guys to check it out and look at it, and I'll write up a little bit of an opinion piece about it. You guys can go there. Call Faribault Harley Davidson, talk to Todd or any other sales team here. Todd, yep. And he will help you guys and answer any questions. Come down, check it out. Other than that, I think that's it, right? You got anything?
Yeah,
and if you buy that bike, if you buy the bike that I put like 25 miles on, I've been in Europe too long. You get a Riding Fish T-shirt if you mention this video, and a Faribault Harley Davidson T-shirt.
Correct.
All right,
Yep.
and then whatever else you could do on your own. Those I promise you that.
Yep. So check us out on Facebook, Faribault Harley Davidson, or check us out on the web, faribaulthd.com.
Yep, and I'll put links. I'll put links in the description and everything. So other than that, I'm gonna end this. Thank you guys. I'm gonna end this like I always do. Ride hard, ride fast, and say hi to somebody you don't know. Peace.